Welcome to the Low. I am Boyce, and I am joined today once again in the studio by Mia. What do you got on the Low for us today?
Hi, Boyce. Today we're going to be discussing 45 GOP senators who voted against the impeachment. This brings up a few questions for me, like how do they think the party grows with Trump? Are they looking to be whittled out as the next generation is scarred by the traumatic events of Trump? And seeing a GOP unresponsive refuses to ever give them a second chance? Or are they even aware that the Trump people don't seem to like establishment figures and that their jobs are in jeopardy anyways? These are all the kinds of problems I can foresee with them not taking a real stand against their traitorous leader.
Cult leader. When, of course, you got people like, what's his name, Marco Rubio, who is one of the top 3 bootlickers, who has been personally assaulted about his wife and family and parents or whatever, and is one of the biggest bootlickers now, is saying that it's unconstitutional to impeach someone after their office because the threat of impeachment is removal from office. That's the he said the sentencing for impeachment is removal from office. You can't remove him from office. He's a private citizen now, yada, yada, yada. But I think that's an interesting little mental gymnastics. Once again, they're performing. Marco Rubio, you get the gold medal in mental gymnastics. Well, the thing is, they just don't want to vote because they don't want to be on record. And they sure the hell don't want witnesses, because if they bring in witnesses, can you imagine some of these QAnon whack turds and just be like, why'd you storm the Capitol? Well, because Trump told me to. Are you telling me that Trump is the only because of Donald Trump you stormed the castle? No, actually, Senator Hawley and Lindsey Graham and yada, yada, yada. And then they're all going to get torched. That's why they're scared. They don't want to vote. They vote against impeachment. And they're saying it's unconstitutional because they don't want to vote to convict or not, one way or another.
Well, in the end, we would need 17 senators to come onto our side, the Democratic side, to get an impeachment through, and then also to bar him from the presidency ever again, which would be the real point of this impeachment if there ever was one, to ensure that he cannot threaten our democracy so directly at any point in the future. Only 5 voted in favor of impeachment: Mitt Romney, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, Ben Sasse, Nebraska, and Susan Collins from Maine, and finally Pat Toomey of Pennsylvania. The Senate tabled an effort by Senator Rand Paul to dismiss the trial.
That guy's a piece of shit. Well, and not to mention that we have this new freshman congresswoman coming in who's probably going to get arrested if we're lucky. Borbor, or whatever the hell her name is, Little Miss Gun-toting sycophant QAnon conspiracy theorist who has in the past called for the members of the Democratic Party, her opposition, to be murdered, to be executed.
Wow.
And she's in Congress. So day one, she brings up articles for impeachment on Joe Biden right out the gate, as promised. Promises made, promises kept. It's ridiculous. And it's, of course, it has nothing to do with nothing. It's just her virtue signaling to their QAnon folks and whatnot. Yeah, so we pretty much have Alex Jones Light in the Senate, or in Congress, at least, I mean. Bringing up articles of impeachment, actually voting on the laws that legislate this country. A QAnon person that believes that people are cannibalistic pedophiles and shit like that. Like, I don't know. This is America. But yeah, so that's the kind of people we have in Congress.
Yeah.
That shows you money talks.
It's also important to note that Mitch McConnell, who reports had previously indicated was pleased with the prospects of an impeachment, voted in favor of dismissing the trial.
Of course he did. That turd cutter. Can't stand that giblet neck. Ugh.
Finding some new creative words, huh?
So I think we're going to look back on this in the history books and see this as a line in the sand, if you will. We're going to remember who should be challenged, primaried in every race that does this thing. So you're going to have Democrats progressives, and QAnon, and the Trumpkins challenging people all over the country. So let us know what you guys think about that in the comment section. While you're here, go, of course, give the video a like if you like this type of content. If you don't, give us a thumbs down. Let us know why in the comment section. And while you're here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you've done it before, and ring the notification bell for alerts for upcoming videos like this. And thanks for joining us. And like always, gang, gang.